thought that was a much bigger part of deaf people's lives. Maybe probably through Hollywood and media. Like Seinfeld. I thought they could just kind of look. Yeah, through Seinfeld. Exactly. I thought that they could look and read what you were saying through lips. Apparently not at all.
Not at all.
They can pick out like certain vowel sounds and certain consonant sounds, but they can't unless you're saying a common phrase and speaking slowly. They can't even do that. Which
I think it's an assist. Like maybe they have bad hearing, but if you combine it with lip reading, they get closer.
And if you combine it, or if you combine it with like a little bit of signing, like if you're a person who is like us, I don't know what you call it when a person can hear. I'm sure there's some like term, some phrase that's like
a hearing person.
If it's derogatory.
If your ears work, then
all these earies.
Then maybe you're speaking the words as you're signing them, and a little bit of context from the lip reading and the signing, it all sort of melts together. The same way, like it's not as if I'm sure it's a lot easier for all of us to have this type of conversation where we can see each other's body language and lips move a little bit. You can pick out context and stuff than just an audio call. Like
for sure.
I was on an audio call trying to like pay a credit card the other day, and it was just like, ma'am, I can't understand a fucking thing you say. Pay it off, all of it. She's like, and I'm just like, listen, I can't understand a fucking thing you're saying. I'm cursing now and at this point I realize Discover is not going to like me as much tomorrow. I'm just like, I can't understand anything you say, but please authorize, pay it completely off. All of it. There's not even supposed to be a balance. All of it. I just hung up.
I start giving mic advice. In that situation, I'd absolutely be saying like, ma'am, is your mic located in front of your mouth or perhaps by your neck somewhere?
She was Indian. She was Indian and she was in India and she had a bad microphone and I probably had a bad connection too. I somehow or another I signed up for a credit card that has like a fee, and so like those every now and then I'm like it's like, oh, you got to pay your credit, and I'm like, I've never used that card and I keep forgetting to cancel it, and it's costing me like tiny amounts of money.
You got to cancel it. That's like having an extra
downgrade it. I think canceling's bad for your credit.
I know
you guys do churning,
but it's got to go.
What is churning?
Churning is when you sign up for new credit cards to get the 50,000 miles. If you spend $1,000 and then as soon as you just never use that card again and sign up for another one.
So I do it as much as I can. So I do it
great
with Delta. Because I already am like whatever a platinum member or some nonsense, and I got a shit ton of miles. So I try to get as many miles stacked as possible and like keep that rolling. Because at some point I just won't have to pay for flights anymore. Especially when you combine like cash and flights, they give you like a nice mix. So yeah, I do that as much as I can. Whenever I see a credit card that will do miles for Delta, I get it. I'm like, oh yeah, I stock up on like whatever I need, like whatever I was going to buy anyway, and cancel that fucker. I cancel them all the time. I think it is bad for your credit, but it's like one of those like wounds that heals rather quickly.
I didn't know canceling a credit card was bad for your credit.
Everything's bad for your credit. Spending money, making money, getting credit cards, not using your credit cards, it's all fucking bad.
You have they want you to use like 5% of your credit card credit or something like that, and then make sure you pay it back though, but not all of it. And it's like, I got to really ride a fine line to make you people happy with my credit.
Is it making my credit worse that I pay it off in its entirety every month for my credit card?
I pay mine off entirely, almost all the time. But
I think the answer is yes. They would rather you have a lot of debt that a balance that you paid off over time, but they can suck a dick also. Like your finances are better, and I suspect you pay your bills on time, and your credit is not a concern.
I caught my girlfriend doing that recently, having a balance
bills on time?
She's no.
Would allow that as a Mexican.
Having a balance. I'm like, whoa, what is this? What's going on? She's like, well, it's bad for your credit if you pay it all off. I'm like, what are you fucking building credit for exactly? Are you planning to move out soon? What's pay it off?
Yeah, I've always paid mine off my entire life. I paid off my credit card in full, and my credit score is really high.
Yeah, exactly. The reason I got a credit card wasn't because I needed more income or spending power. It was for the credit rating. So I just mostly let them sit there. And if there's some kind of reward thing, I'll tell you that the credit card that we all use the most is going to be the Amazon fucking credit card, that Synchrony, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're getting 5% on everything. And it's like you can't beat that. Like you're going to be 5% off deals with the free shipping and everything. Like this is why Bezos is going to rule the world. It's shit like that. It's like I feel like I'm losing money sometimes if I don't do business with Amazon. It's like, well, I could get it here, but then I got to pay $8 for shipping, and I'm not saving that extra 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true? Have you looked and made sure they're giving 5% back? Because I never have.
You save 5% right off the top of everything.
Oh, you do?
It's a 5% discount when you use that card. So I just have that card as my auto thing for Amazon.
Yeah. Very
also,
pay it off.
Every once in a blue moon, something goes wrong. And Amazon's customer support has been flawless.
So good. So good. It's not even customer support. They don't try to get to the bottom of your problem because they've got a pocketbook. They're like, oh, did your $500 piece of equipment go missing? Dang. Would you like $500 cash or like a new one tomorrow? And it's like, well, what if I was lying? Then I just have two of them. You sure would. So which will it be?
Well, and like you've said before, Kyle, like I'm convinced they have people like probably the four of us who spend so much money on Amazon that when they're answering something, they're like, oh, this is a premium user. They spend so much. Give them whatever they want. It's a long-term gain for us.
Yeah,
Who cares if it's $500?
I've never looked at what it is, but I would estimate it's a couple grand a month, average at least, forever. And because it's everything, it's all of my things. Like I get my vitamins from there, I get my like aspirin from there, anything that can be gotten from there, I'll get it from there. I get paper towels from there sometimes because they've got a cool brand that's cheap. And I feel like the grocery store rips you off for paper towels. I know that sounds silly, but look at how much one of those mega rolls of paper towels costs. It's like $40 fucking for paper towels.
Oh, dude, paper towels and toilet paper, the prices are ridiculous right now. Like to get like a 28 pack of toilet paper from just a normal grocery store a week or two ago, it was $38.
That's what it was. It was $38 for this roll of paper towels I was looking at last night when I was
more than $1 a fucking roll.
And I was just like, no, fuck you. I'm gonna order off of Amazon, and it was cheaper.
Yeah. What if